Ameachi holding night meetings, working with Atiku to unseat Tinubu. Okocha-led APC alleges this Okocha is everything that he knows. How did he know that Ameachi is holding night meeting? It's everything that he knows. The man, God, this man, is he married? Does he have children? This Tony Okocha, Ameachi is holding night meeting. How do you know? How do you know? The All Progressive Congress (APC) in Rivers State has been embroiled in crisis which is traceable to 2018 when the Supreme Court banned it from being part of the 2019 general election in the state. Since then, the party has not fully recovered as it has moved from one problem to another. In this exclusive interview with Daily Post, Mr. Chibuike Ikenga, the spokesperson of the faction of the party led by Tony Okocha, opens up on how it all began, especially the role played by former Governor Chibuike Ameachi, chances of Governor Fubara returning to the Briggs House in 2027, and the melting relationship between FCT Minister Nyesom Wike and Peter Odili. The interviewer asked, "Can you share a little background on how the crisis in the APC started in Rivers State?" He said APC has had these challenges for a long time now. I am a foundation member, congratulations, of the APC. We started this around 2012. I've been here till date. I'm the publicity secretary of the party, so it didn't come without hard work. Okay now. APC started very well, but the leadership at that time mismanaged the fortunes of the party. As a result of irreconcilable differences between the leaders, the governor then, Rotimi Amechi, and few others who disagreed. That's what weakened the party and made it impossible for it to win elections. The APC became a serial loser of elections until 2023 when the president emerged and won in Rivers State. So that was how the crisis began. Which president won in Rivers State? Yes, because of somebody that we know. He said the interviewer asked, why is there no peace in sight in Rivers APC, and can the two factions ever come together to form a formidable force? There is no factional APC. The party is supreme. Some people have lost their position on grounds of antipathy and gross ineptitude, which also diminishes the fortune of the party, and the national leadership of the party thought it wise to dissolve them because the constitution of the party provides that the National Executive Committee (NEC) of the party takes the decision on how the party is run and can sometimes cede their power to the National Working Committee (NWC). And in this case, the National Executive Committee did cede their power to the National Working Committee as required by the law to dissolve the State Working Committee. Minutes of the National Executive Committee meeting are there. INEC was there, so they ceded their power to dissolve the ESCOs that had become controversial and instituted the caretaker committee with clear mandate. So I know that the court has decided. There is a subsisting Supreme Court judgment that says that courts are barred from participating in internal affairs of political parties. Oh, really? And they are putting mouth in Wike's and Fubara's and the 27 lawmakers matter. So every decision that is not linked with the Supreme Court decision is null and void. Just like I said, there is no function in Rivers APC, but there are some people who are angry. Because they are angry, you construe it as factionalization. That's not correct. I have told you that some persons who were in control of the structures of the party from inception, some of them did contest elections, even from the national up to the local government level, and have lost the opportunity of clinching power. And then, politics, they say, is dynamic. A lot of things have happened. There are some new entrants. There are some people who exited the party, and there's alignment and realignment. And then gradually, some people have found out that some persons they hold in high esteem are feather or pepper with. They are feather. They are very light. So people are beginning to realign, and then things are moving in such a way that some people who are strong enough are beginning to grab the structure of the party. So that's why if they have lost it in that power struggle, they now tend to align with the governor Fubara to see what extent they can use the judiciary to torpedo what APC is doing. But it is only a temporary setback. APC is one in Rivers. Okay. The interviewer asked again, do you by any means suspect that former Minister of Transport, Rotimi Amechi, has a role to play in Rivers APC crisis despite his silence? He said, yes, of course. We know where everybody belongs. He's a member of who? Of what? He's working hand in glove with Atiku to unseat the president. We are Rivers people. We know all that is happening. You people have a special eyes, Abi, that you used to know all that is happening. We know ourselves. Vote in me. He comes to Rivers State clandestinely, holds meeting at night. We get snippets of those meetings. Check all the supporters. Those working with him are always with Sim Fubara, Emeka Beke, who is claimed to be a functional chairman of the party, which does not exist, is an ally of Rotimi Amechi. Can you elaborate on your issues with Rotimi Amechi and why can't Ganduje bring the APC leader on board? He said, I was the leader of the party in Amechi's local government. I don't like to discuss Amechi. Why? But sometimes I will not shy away from it. Amechi himself knows that someone like me, I put in everything and lay down my life for the success of the APC. You lay down your life, but you are still talking. I beg. He has a larger chunk of the blames for the fortunes of the APC in Rivers. It is my belief and I am convinced that he mismanaged the support he had. It is my belief in capital letters that he mismanaged the support that was freely given to him. And I know he knows that that's the fact. There are too many problems, If you're in politics, you don't assume you know everything. Once you continue to assume that power and ideas only come from up, down, without also knowing that ideas can come from down, up, of course, you have a challenge. Now, when you also believe that you know everything, nobody can say anything, nobody can advise, you have a challenge. When you believe that whatever you say is final, nobody can challenge you, that's a major problem for a political party. So you now think that Amechi is the one that fits into this person that you have said, that doesn't listen to advice, that doesn't listen to anything. It's not Amechi, you know the person. Look, what you do is you win some, you lose some, compromises here and there. People don't join political parties because I didn't join APC because I loved Amechi's face. I joined the party at that time with him, believing that when we support him to win, at least I'll be able to support my community to develop. Lamba. Attract projects and all services to my people and develop myself too. Yes, in the course of our relationship, we may have developed love, but the major thing is interest. So when that interest can no longer be carried together, then we can go our separate ways. I can remember you asked somebody, I told him, I said, Oga, let me tell you, for your information, the reason why I'm in this party is because of you. I said, any day my interest is no longer protected, I'll leave. I told him that severally. And when it became obvious that my interest was no longer protected, I resigned from the leadership 6 months before the presidential election, and the state shook. When I resigned, he never called me. So back to what we are saying. It's because a lot of them have lost the grip of the party. They are in a serious quagmire. They don't know what to do other than to align with Governor Fubara to see how they can use Rivers High Court to stop what we are doing. But take note, Rivers High Court is just the inferior court to, of course, to the Court of Appeal and the Supreme Court. Okay now. Rose Romeo in the comment section says, what is your business, busybody? Now it's no longer sin. Your attention is now on Amechi to Fiakwa. It's really to Fiakwa. And listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.